I want to share something with the world that is very interesting. Hear me out. Long before I was an educator, entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and multimedia expert, I was a baby. A baby who could only copy patterns of behavior from the environment I was born into. It didn't matter if the patterns were right, wrong, or indifferent. My eternal thoughts justified the actions that I took, intentionally and unintentionally. As I grew to become an adolescent, I began to develop an awareness for the rules in my neighborhood. A great cognitive development theorist by the name of Sean Piaget called this stage codification, and it happens at 12 years old. Just like Piaget stated, I became very interested in knowing the reasons behind why rules existed in my neighborhood. I'm sorry, I mean hood. I can't consider how I grew up a neighborhood or community because places like that build for their people. The hood tear down people. Many of the students that I work with today are being raised in hoods all around Metro Detroit, finding reasons to justify the practices of unemployment, single-parent households, gang violence, drug dealing, drug using, stealing, burglary, armed robbery, killing, and of course, the no snitching policy. World, can you tell me how do students dodge those types of practices? How do teachers get students to focus more on Common Core subject areas like math, science, social studies, and language arts, instead of the mechanics that are already set in place for them at the time they were born?
Well, in my hood, being in films or plays, being an actor or doing production, directing, that's kind of like frowned upon. Like nobody really mess with that. But like, cause it's encouraged to be violent. They love violence. They love drug dealing. They love smoking weed. But this right here give us a chance to do something different with ourselves and try to find another way out besides being in the streets. Cause that ain't gonna get you nowhere but to the jailhouse. But this right here, it could give us, this could be open doors to something we never thought we could do or accomplish.
When I first joined the program with Copeland, I was a freshman, but I had a terrible stuttering problem. But I always wanted to be a public speaker because the job that I wanted to do in the future required me speaking in front of a crowd. After receiving my script and fluently learning my lines, I stopped and realized that I had a problem with speaking before thinking. Nowadays, I can get in front of a crowd and just speak without stuttering. I mean, I still stutter, but not stutter like I used to, but I have more confidence than I had before.
Being in the program that is ran by Mr. Copeland, it has helped me be able to enlighten students here at Central Collegiate Academy. It has helped me enlighten my community, my family, and what I'm enlightening them about is our African American history, because most people that I come in contact with on a daily basis are not aware of what they come from and what they can be. And what we can be is greatness as a people. And we have to be determined to find out who we are and where we come from and how it can help us and the people around us.
Students are actually linking what they learn in math, science, social studies, and language arts to performing arts and digital media technology. Students are using math and science when it comes to digital recording, camera lighting, learning to make instrumental beats, recording voices, and working with cash budgets. Students are connecting language arts through public speaking, recording through a microphone, vocabulary, grammar, reading, writing, editing scripts, lyrics, and poetry. Students are combining all of their skills together to align them with social studies by learning American and world history, teaching other students by presenting reenactments of African and European ancestry history, along with other cultures throughout the world, implementing the history of music, dance, fashion, past and current events that performing arts and digital media trained students showcase for the world to see. to transform uneducated students into responsible thinking teens using performing arts and digital media technology. iVision Productions' sole purpose is to train, employ, and provide affordable audio and visual services to low-income families. Let's make a difference in hoods all around the world together. World, it's up to us to make a difference.